if football players want to make a difference and protest and take a stand on what they believe in, why don't you go to a town? There's like, I don't follow football very much. I fell out of the football thing in middle school when coaches were douchebags. I just didn't care for it. So I don't know exactly how many people are on the football team, but why don't each of you pick a city in your state that you live in? A bad city that has problems, whether white, black, Mexican, Asian. Why don't you pick a city and go help the city? Go help the people within that city that need help. If the country's not doing it, why don't we do it? I mean, I'm fostering 2 kids right now that I can't afford and have no bounds for any kind of discipline or structure, and I'm doing it most of the time solo. I have a wife, she works a lot, but this isn't even, they're not, I mean, they're my wife's brother's kids, and we took them in. Well, I took them in. I was like, fuck it, we're taking them because they're in a bad spot. And I don't want to see any kid in a bad spot. Just like when they end up able to go back to their parents, I'm going to continue to foster kids. And that's going to be my way of giving back, is giving these kids that don't have any love or structure a warm, loving home with structure and learning possibilities that they wouldn't get otherwise. And instead of taking a knee or hiding in a fucking locker room, why don't you guys make a ton of fucking money, man? Y'all out there with 4 or 5 houses, 2, 3 houses, fucking 6, 7 fucking $200,000 fucking cars and shit. Why don't you try to bring that money back to your community, your state, and help make a change? You're not doing shit by sitting in that fucking locker room. You're not doing shit by taking a fucking knee during the national fucking anthem, man. Who gives a fuck what Trump said? Trump's my dude. I voted for him, and I will vote for him next round. And I think he's doing good. But fuck his words, man. It's nothing but words. Y'all are fucking taking it to the next level of stupidity. All that matters is a dude does what he's done in the position that he's in. And so far, he's been doing decent. We need to stand behind him and give him the support he needs to take this country where it needs to be. In the meantime, us as individuals and you as some rich-ass motherfuckers that can actually make a difference in little towns, you need to step up and do the right thing versus the bullshit you're doing now. Because you're going to get more flack and ruin a sport that I can give a fuck less, because I don't watch football. I can't stand the shit. A bunch of crybaby little bitches that make too much fucking money. But you take some of your money home, help out the smaller communities that are really hurting. Like we got, here in Indiana, we got Gary, we got Lake Station, we got Miller, we've got Portage is starting to go to shit because they're taking all the shit from Gary in Chicago and bringing it into Portage and Valpo. But, you know, Valpo's good, they're strong, but some parts of Portage are struggling, all of Gary's struggling, all Lake Station's struggling. We've got a lot of kids you can help here, and you got a lot of adults you can help too. And I'm not saying, you know, don't help veterans, but help everybody in the community. Y'all have a lot of capability to help your communities, your veterans, your children, and your homeless. Go out to the community and show us that you care. Don't hide in a locker room and be a little bitch. Come out here and do something that shows you care, that you want to change. And I'm telling you, it'll speak a lot further than what you're doing in the locker room. That's just my 2 cents. Same thing with the NBA. Same thing with basketball or baseball and hockey. Get out and help people. Y'all have the cash flow to do it, and it's not going to hurt you none. $50,000, $100,000, $300,000 a person to go into a community and help. Maybe 3 or 4 you get together and build a park, or, you know, donate some clothes, or you know, help build a damn decent orphanage for kids to be in, build a nice shelter for our homeless veterans, semi-load of food for the homeless. There's a lot of shit y'all can do with that money y'all got. You don't need it all. Invest wisely. You'll be set the rest of your life. You won't have to do nothing else. But for right now, you can. For those of you that are in your prime, making that big money, show some love to your communities. There's a lot of them that need your help. See ya.